This is still at where?
Yeah. This is at Florence, Harbor Vista RV Park.
That's all right. And there's a dinner cruise boat going out.
Oh yeah, aren't those cute?
But there, out
Those are
there,
seals. They aren't
there's some
otters,
fishing
are they?
boats coming
look
in.
at
No,
that
they're
speedboat.
seals.
Oh, way.
And then there's some seals playing down here.
Oh,
if I
look
can
at
get
one of
a
those things.
Swimming,
Get
having
them.
a
seal.
Well, there isn't
Just
very many
swimming
people
around.
on
Oh,
that.
there's two or three of them there.
Not very many people on that boat.
What?
There's two seals together.
Looks like three all together. What?
Oh man, they're really flopping around.
2, 3. They're all together.
Where was that, at Bandon?
Shore Acres. No, there's that sun.
Oh no, that's
Went behind the cloud and now it came out. I don't know if it'll get set or not. There's a fishing boat coming in right by it. That was called the Suslaw River, and they're salmon fishing. There was a whole lot of boats. I missed all of them. This river this is next to the road that goes from Florence to Eugene. One only fisherman there. This drive we're taking is in the valley of this forest. And then the river ran along it. Now I think we're going to lose the river. Well, we're crossing the river. It's going north a while, and we're going east. We're coming out. We're in a tunnel. We're coming out of it. Wait a minute. Shoot! I had the cap on. Had the cap on, so it might be dark for a while. We were in a tunnel and we're just coming out of it. We're in the Suslaw National Forest. I shouldn't have said I had the cap on. I should have said that's why it was dark. We were in a tunnel. Forest here.
We're at.
Yeah, that's what I always do. This is South Falls.
Yeah.
At Silver Falls State Park.
All right.
Sublimity.
There
Oregon.
you can walk behind that if you're.
Younger.
Yeah. The North Falls?
This is North Falls.
Okay.
I know.
Why don't you two do that? We'll watch it.
Oh, we can go up to the
Jeez.
easy. We can go up to the North Parking lot.
There, that's pretty. Oh, it's the second falls.
This is called North Falls.
There's 10, but one's dry. Because we're here in the summer and it's winter falls.
No, this is North Falls.
Yeah, this is a pretty falls.
I bet sometimes it's all over.
This is Upper North Falls now.
63 feet high.
Oh, okay.
It's really full sometimes.
There it is, the North Falls I took from the parking lot. Didn't have it on. Got it on now.
This is our site at Silver Falls State Park, east of Salem, around Sublimity, Oregon. Really pretty. Big trees, pine trees. Supposed to wave and sing. Yeah. There's Jean and Sue Weepers
She's Sue.
camping with us in
Sue, she's Jean.
Silver Falls State Park in Oregon.
So glad that you could come.
And then we saved you a spot.
Yeah, that was nice.
Go get it.
Huh?
Okay?
Yeah, just dance around anywhere. That's all
Here
right.
we are. Hello there.
Look like a rose between two thorns.
Oh, wow, listen to that. Be nice.
I don't want to get run over here, though.
No.
Okay.
Oh, now he's zooming in on us. Oh,
You know, I had to move. This is the Pacific Ocean at Fort Stevens State Park in Warrenton, Oregon. There's an old ship, I think. It was sunk in 1906 or something. And Carol went to see the paper. She bring it back. Hope you can hear me with this now, because its wind is blowing pretty strong. This is an old schooner that was washed ashore or wrecked in 1906, like I said. I thought it was 1906. Peter Iredale was the name of it. There's people looking at it. It's an old schooner. Here's sand dunes here along here too. There's the waves now. Some more water.
That hill going out there.
That's mountains way over there. And here's the waves coming.
Say this is the western
No, I didn't say
most.
that. Say it.
This is the western tip, northwestern tip of Oregon.
Or the
Far as you can go in Oregon.
oh, I think
Well, I do.
we might get a sunset here tonight. Ooh, there the big waves came in. How they're going to be. There's a big ship out there. Way out there.
Oh, yeah.
Biggie. I don't know what he is, but it's awful hard to hold it still.
You need the microphone.
Yeah. This is the South Jetty now of the Columbia River, which is there. It's going in, going to the left, into the, it's going leftward into the ocean. And this is the jetty. Big ship coming in, I guess. And over here is a fishing boat. I can stand still. The wind is blowing pretty strong. I got the microphone on. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
The border of Oregon and Washington.
This is the rivers of the border between Washington and Oregon. Stay here, see if this big ship comes in. Sure looks like he's going. I'll find him. There he is. He's just steaming along. Coast, looking, we're down on a viewing platform where the Columbia River enters into the Pacific Ocean. We're up further north than where we were the last time I took them. But we're going to wait and see if that ship comes in here. He's going to try to windsurf. He's getting up, there he is. I don't know if he's going to stay up, but he's up right now. But that's fun. He's off again. There's another ship coming in out there. You couldn't hold still if you had a anchor here. Old wharf along here, and I don't know if it's from World War II or where it was from. You can still see the timber. Now they said the Japanese submarine fired on Fort Stevens during the Second World War. We're trying. He's on it, I think. He's still sailing. He's going up over the top. There's a wave going. He's going over the top of it. You have to like water to do that. Yeah, it went fine there. He got out now past the big waves, maybe. I wonder if he's going to China. He's out past the big waves now. They're just swells now. Sailing along now. He must be doing about 20 miles an hour. He's really moving. If I could hold it on one edge. See how fast he's going across? Now I'm going to hold it still. Putting that edge of the thing. This is the Columbia River up at the end of the park. And that all across the river is Washington State. Here's the fishermen. Down here, that town there, that's Astoria, Oregon. And there is a bridge. Washington. There's the bridge. Column they were revitalizing or something like that when we were here in '89. Trying to get it as it comes by.
Okay, this is the gray whale. Skeleton. Gray whale skeleton. This is in the Fort Stevens State Park in Washington, Oregon, I'm sorry. Warrenton, Oregon. This animal was dead when it was washed up the beach in 1988. It says 3 years later, the team returned, unearthed the bones and set them out to bleach in the sun, and 2 years later, the park staff and volunteers began cleaning and preparing the bones for display. Each bone has 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of paint. They say it was a 9-year-old male, 36 feet long, 35 tons it weighed.
Big ship came in. He's going out. Columbia River, yeah. And there's a little fishing boat going out.
One coming in.
And one coming in. Wait, I lost him. There he is.
That one's going out, honey. That one's coming in.
Okay, this one's going out. That one's coming in.
Astoria. Now the
And
big
over
one's going
here-
to Portland, huh?
There's Washington State over there. Big ship probably came out of Portland, which is up the line about 100 miles.
The river's really wide here, then
Yeah.
it narrows down.
A wide river. I bet it's 5 mile wide here.
Pretty.
You can see cars running along over there. That's on the Washington side.
Okay, this is that bridge. It goes from Astoria, Oregon, over to Washington. Around Chinook or somewhere. This is the Columbia River again. There's Astoria, town of it on the hill. It's a crisp, cool morning like autumn. And this is a lift bridge that we're going to go over first.
This is drawbridge, but it just raises straight up.
Drawbridge, okay.
Where those towers
It's not lifted right now.
are. Oh, we
It's
don't. I gotta go to the bridge.
a carving of an Indian.
What?
Astoria is a pretty old town. They have that column, they call it, that you can go up 164 steps and look out on that view. We don't know if we're going to do that or not. Very high over the
Look, there's the freighter.
Columbia River. The what? Oh,
Freighter.
there's a freighter coming in.
This is looking down the Washington coast now from where are we
Morning.
at? Where are we at?
Yawaka, Washington, across the Columbia River from Oregon, Astoria.
Okay.
And this we're in Fort Canby State Park.
And we're going to see a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Left is all driftwood. Now here you can see the waves. There's just like 4, 5 layers of waves coming in at one time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I can go to 5.
Oh, this is good counting day.
Down in the middle now is a ship going out. That's probably the one Carol took a picture of at the bridge. Maybe not. He might not be out that far.
Columbia River, that's the one that I missed.
But see, the far side is in Oregon, and this is
And there's
Washington.
a campground down there.
yeah,
State
there's a
park.
campground in this park. And it's not very far from the water.
I like where there's layers of...
The lighthouse.
I think this is Cape Disappointment,
Oh,
I believe it's called.
well, it isn't disappointing.
The tours are
I guess that if the ship hit the lighthouse, they were disappointed.
There are tours from Thursday to Sunday, and we're here Tuesday.
Yep. Figures. Waves
Dead
before
trees
they're
are.
before they're breaking. And then they're starting to break. And there they come.
Look at the way the wind puts these trees.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Not so windy here like it was in Omaha. Guess it might not be.
The Fresno Lens is sent over the.
We're up in the lighthouse now. And that's what you see from up here.
Down.
There's a railing.
This lighthouse.
There is a light that's working now yet. He's here, or it used to be, but they don't work
See,
there.
that's the reason they cut this here.
The North Head Lighthouse, not Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. We were wrong.
That's around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the one that's moving.
Yeah, that's the one that's used right now. This one, like I say, you see that about 6 miles at sea.
Yeah, I can see it.
And that one, like they put that one in about 5 years ago. That one down there didn't work out very well. I don't know. Deep rock, yes.
And that's the only way.
There is a light being used. I was showing you the
Like I
right.
said, that's Coast Guard property and it's an active Coast Guard
There
station.
is a light.
I gotta get down the steps.
There's the lighthouse we were up in. And now we're on the North Jetty. And here's another lighthouse.
It's called Cape
This is Cape Disappointment Lighthouse. This is the one we thought was first. I'm trying to get it. Oh, now somebody slammed the door and moving the truck. There the light went round.
The red light.
Yeah.
That's still in use.
Then still in use, tour guide said. Red light will come around in a minute. 30 seconds. There it is. There's a ship coming in. It's going to be kind of hazy to even see him, but he's there. He's coming in. He's past the end of the shoreline. I could have got him before, but I didn't. This is the Columbia River, so still the Columbia River. We're still here.
Got it way in. There's that port of Astoria. There's the harbor. This is a really high bridge to let the ships under. Like the Sunshine Skyway, I guess.
We're going to go up into. It's 125 foot high. It's 630 feet above the Columbia River. The base of it is. And here's a canoe over here.
That's a burial canoe.
Oh. Ain't nobody in it?
Chinook Indians.
Okay. There it is. I can't bring it in to read all that. I don't think so.
No.
Well, there it is.
Pretty. But you can't bring it in. It's got Robert Gray's name, and it's got Meriwether's and Lewis and Clark, I guess. Built in 1926. Chinook Indians were here.
No, I'm up on top of the tower. This is the Astoria Tower. There's a ship that Carol had when we came across the bridge. I don't know what he's doing there. He must be in quarantine or something.
Oh, I wonder why. Well, they're working on the bridge. Oh, are they? Oh. But I couldn't tell why he was so.
Over there is where we were earlier, in the corner. There's the bridge. There's Astoria.
Hey.
Here we are, around here. I'm going the other way around. We're looking the other side. I guess that's the Columbia River, or part of it. That might be Mount Hood out there, I don't know. Could be. Wouldn't bet on it. No, we're not that close to Portland. And that's close to Portland. I think I had this before, but there's that ship Carol had from the bridge. I think I had it recording, but I'm not sure. And there's the bridge again. Hold on, there in the center of the picture. Talking to somebody. I'm the one who likes to talk, though. But she says,
These are the hills we came up to see that column. And so Astoria is built on the hill, like I said when we came in town, and boy, they're steep. I think they're steeper than San Francisco's hills. But anyway, it's a very pretty area. It's named after John Jacob Astor's family. Town and the column.
there's the sun. It's going to go down. We're going to get a good sunset tonight. Not setting yet. I'll take it later. Well, it's just starting to set now. Going down. We're looking right at over that wreck of the...
Over the wreck of the Peter Ireland.
Yeah.
All the way.
Carol said the old schooner Sun's going down. We're seeing it go down in the water once. It's always gone behind a cloud bank or a fog bank. About a third of the way down. There it is. It's going down the last little bit now. And way over there, that light, there's that ship going in the jetty. That's that lighthouse we were at today. Right in the center that we walked up into.
Goes splash.
Or the other one, we don't know which one, but
It is because the other one was red.
yeah, this is the one that we were up in then.
There it's going splash. Flop,
Yeah, it's flopping.
flop down in the water.
The kite up here. Where'd it go? There it is. But now we're getting a reddish pink sky. That's it. Wasn't that lighthouse because that light is now passed up and it's up in front of that ship. So it must have been another boat. So there's a light there, but it was back there before. So it wasn't the lighthouse. Russell Battery at Fort Stevens. This is the back of the fort, or the battery. And up there, they had guns. They had a big gun up in here, and a big gun over in there.
Here's the ocean.
Will you please tell me that now?
Fort Stevens is the only military installation on the continental United States to have been fired upon by an enemy since the War of 1812. On June 12, 1942, the Japanese submarine surfaced just south of this battery and fired 17 rounds at it. It's a Civil War earthworks at Fort Stevens, and they have a Civil War reenactment here Labor Day, and they have something going on all summer, but it's past summer. There's army trucks you can ride on a tour, but not till tomorrow.
Something like that. Maybe that ain't them. They might be using them.
I bet they do.
There's the water out there. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's the river, I think.
There's Old Barracks or something.
Old Barracks building foundations, he thinks. Rose Garden. The museum.
This is one of the guns at Fort Stevens. Now this is a regular fort itself. This is not just a battery. This is the fort. This is some of the things they have here on display at the museum. There's a searchlight. There's an anti-aircraft gun. There's some kind of, might be a weapons carrier or something, I don't know. Some kind of, doesn't label it, I don't think. Personnel carrier. We don't know exactly what it is, but that's what it's like. Battery Pratt here. Go on, what you were going to say.
It was named for the first lieutenant who was killed in action during the Civil War. It was armed with 2 6-inch rifles on disappearing carriages.
Okay, that's good. There's Meriwether Lewis Battery. Does it say how old this one is, Carol?
No, I can't find that.
And the bunkers below. There is Meriwether Lewis. This is Walker here battery. And this, behind this door here, that's Mishler. Now that's a completely underground bunker. You can go in it like on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but they're closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so naturally we're here Wednesday. So we can't get in it. Here's battery 245. We can walk through it today. There's one of the, this is a 5-inch now, or 6-inch? It had 2 6-inches and they changed them to 5 now. But these fire 16 miles, and out there is the ocean with the river on the other side going into it. There's the Columbia River going in to the left, going into the... There's the jetty, the South Jetty, and it's going into the Pacific Ocean. So this was really on the river, but it was guarding the mouth of the Columbia River. This is the top of Battery Mishler. That's what you see. The rest of it's all about 2 floors underground. It's just flat concrete on top. I'm inside the command headquarters now, and this is what they saw looking out. And the one that's over by Carol, or Carol's over by, over there, that's where they fired the controlled 5. This one is where they control the firing from. That one's the observation one over there, where she was. Now that's Walker, Battery Walker here, and the other one down there is the Meriwether Lewis, and this is what you see looking out. These are both on top of Mishler. Now this is not the firing, that's a command post.
This is a pilot boat. The pilot's the big ships that come into the Columbia River harbor, and it goes over the Columbia River bar. And they pilot them a certain place, and then the other ones could take them on in to Astoria. River pilots take them into Astoria. Some of the ships are very big. This is like a catamaran, Don says. Looks like a bridge, but it's a boat.
Bring it in.
I got it in. Oldest seaside resort in Oregon. It's called Seaside. It's pretty little. It's along the ocean, along the sea. It says Lewis and Clark.
Huh?
No. This is anyway, it had a statue of Lewis and Clark, and it's by the ocean. And it's a cute little town. This is Lewis and Clark statue. It says end of the trail. This is in the little promenade area of Seaside. It's the beach here at Seaside. It's a pretty beach. Long beach. This is the statue from a different angle that the light hits it better.
Clark Salt Works. Salt, what do you call it, Carol?
Salt cairn, C-A-I-R-N.
Okay. And here it is. And boiled the water until the water was all gone, and what was left was salt. This is at Cannon Beach, but this is actually Echo Ecor State Park, just north of Cannon Beach, Oregon, and that's Haystack Rocks out in there, or rock. The big one, I guess I got to get up.
Yeah, the big one looks like a haystack.
Right behind the tree. Now you can see it better. I'll bring it in even. There's some other rocks. Same place, we're just eating up on the hill. Picnic tables. Very smart. Picnic tables all over the place, not a trash barrel in a bunch around any of them. Very hazy. We're eating, you can see a lighthouse out, it's on an island out in the ocean. I'll bring it in real close. I may not hold it very still.
I'll have to tell you the name of it later.
You can tell us the name of the lighthouse later. This rock lighthouse, I think.
Yeah.
It's called Crescent Beach. I mean, we're still at the same park. But there's the haystack. And this is Crescent Beach down here. Beautiful Oregon coastline. Way over there, that's Cannon Beach. We're going to drive that far today. And then go back up the line toward the Astoria, towards where we are at Warrenton.
Today, so that it didn't get in the rain.
Yeah, supposed to rain tomorrow and the next day, so probably better do it today. Not the name of that lighthouse. That's abandoned lighthouse.
It's no name. It was abandoned. It was
Ban-
built in 1881.
It's been abandoned since then. We don't know when. I'm shooting the water here the way it looks. There's a rock out here someplace.
A lot of rocks.
The rock should be over there.
That's all right.
Where do I see that rock? There it is. Okay, now we're coming back in. There's rocks there. And rocks here. I'll swing around and get some more rocks. Inlet, protected by rocks. I mean, it goes on through. And here's some more rocks. Rocks, yeah, same rocks. Same rocks from a different angle. Haystack rock. Down at Cannon Beach. This haystack rock, I don't think it's going to come out because I think the sun's going to be hitting in it too much.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to be very good, but we're at Cannon Beach anyhow.
We're on the beach, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will.
So we're probably going to show up with a big black blob. There's houses along there, condos along there. Where we were before, where we ate lunch. Looks like that one knob sticking up there might be
There's
where...
that lighthouse. Way
Yeah.
out there again. Yeah, the one
Yeah,
that's
the
in
lighthouse
fog.
is there.
That one that's in fog.
There's where we were when we ate lunch on. We walked up there after we ate lunch. We ate lunch behind that hill. There's a path that fell away. Right there. Going out, it's a Cynthia Melody is the name of it. He's going out of the harbor, out of the river now. Out of the Columbia River. Maybe I can see on the back where he's from. No, all he says is Cynthia Melody. Doesn't tell where he's from. Might be Denmark. I don't know what the D is. He's flying an American flag, I think, up there at the top. And then you got a red and white flag.
Manila.
From Manila. Yeah, there it is, right on the bottom. You can't hardly read it, but it's Manila.
This is our site at Fort Stevens State Park in Oregon, Warrenton. A lot of wooded area. Pretty state park, 500 and some sites. Hazy today. I'm going to show you the Nehalem River with the boats on it. Fishing boats. Staying at the Nehalem Bay State Park. Just bought some wine. Wine tasting place, Nehalem Bay Winery. Says he's having trouble staying on the road. Designated driver's not supposed to drink. Oh.
When I can sneeze.
All the time. This is the bay, I guess. This is our campsite at Nehalem Bay State Park in Oregon. Going south now. And over these sand dunes is the ocean. It's small trees. I don't remember what kind of trees they are. That's 6 loops. Not very crowded today. It's gotten cool. It's supposed to rain, and it's foggy.
There, we're camped right down there now. Top of the trailer and the truck. And you come over and you come up these dunes, probably 60 foot up in the air, and swing around, and we're right over top of the dunes from the water. Really some monstrous waves coming in. They're about at least 4, I'd say they're almost 6 foot high. I'm going back over to my chair and sit down now. Right out there, they're really big waves. You see them when they're coming in. They break way out there. Almost a sea mist already. So they just churn and splash around. There's one, he's starting to watch when they clash.
Just can't stop taking those waves, can you?
Nope.
Just can't stop taking those waves.
What was it? There in the center of the picture, that little barren spot, we just saw cars go by on there. That's where we came when we came down here. Probably won't catch nobody going by there
84
now.
miles is all we came, I think. Wasn't it?
I think. 42, you said.
Oh, 42.
Long way today. Well, there ain't gonna be no traffic there, but then too many too many cars on that road. Horses going along on the beach now. There's a horse camp here where we are at this state park. We decided not to ride ours today. Too windy. And we couldn't get them out under the hood.
We're at the Tillamook Cheese Factory in Tillamook, Oregon. It's a big dairy area, and these are the big vats.
Cookers, whatever it is, they cook it in. Here's some of that now.
A process begins which distinguishes Tillamook cheddar cheese.
It really doesn't even smell in here like most cheese factories do.
Way of curves, cascade.
We've seen it before, but
Spin powers the way they walk, exit with cold storage. to be subsidized.
Packing it and going to cold storage.
In our aging rooms, the temperature is kept at a constant 38 degrees. We can age 20 million pounds of cheese at one time. After 60 days, samples of Tillamook cheese are taken to the texture. The cheese grater determines at this time whether the cheese is marketed as a medium cheddar or held
40-pound blocks that they later cut into 10-pound blocks. Must be 4 of them, the way I figured.
vacuum sealed to ensure freshness. New labels signify medium cheddar.
The blocks of cheddar now. And here's the little packages of cheddar. And just move along there. Just cut it up. The gal's taking them out of there and they're cutting there. There it gets sliced in blocks.
Oh, down there they're slicing it.
And
No,
then
they just took
it's
some
coming
off
over
the
here.
end.
She keeps setting it on there. Those are the blocks that are going to be set along.
They take, I guess if they're uneven, she slices a slice off, see?
Well, when it gets done, it will slice.
She weighs them, okay. She weighs them and then she takes off any excess.
Then it goes up there. So that wasn't cheddar, I guess, what we saw.
Well, that's the cheddar in the dark.
That's what I thought, but
It is, and the light is got this plastic over it, a light colored plastic. And the black is the extra sharp. I don't see black right now.
over there. There. Doing something over there, but we don't know what.
She takes them off on this side.
There's 2 big blocks of cheese now. That's before it's cut into those blocks. That's what's happening here. You run that through. Cut different size blocks. And we've got 2 machines doing the same thing.
Oh, there it's coming out over here. Only, see her up there? She's taking the packages and putting them in, or they're going
There,
in.
she's taking the packages and
Yeah, they're going in. This is another big monolith, big rock out here. I know, it's called Haystack Rock, I think.
that's the wrong one. It's got a little arch on the
327
side,
feet or
too.
something. It's a little arch on the side here.
Here's a pretty colored rock out here. This is right next to that rock what Carol just took. Well, you know.
You gotta wait till it gets, except it's pretty in the sky. Seagull right here.
This is at Depot Bay now we are finally tonight. We didn't know where we were going to be and this is where we ended up, but right by the water again. And we're sitting on a bench by the, I think you can see the water from our trailer. Matter of fact, I'll show you the trailer. The trailer's right there. And you just turn around and we're looking right down the bank.
There it's hitting the rocks.
Where? Here's a big wave coming in. Carol said there was a big one hit the rock. Ooh, there's one hit the rock. Business now. Went and got a different battery. Put it on there. Now I'm going to get this splash.
Kind of a nice place to be from Florida.
Yeah.
Big wave. It's picking up speed.
Had it all.
Okay, now I'm going to say it.
Man said there was a bunch of whales in and out of here today.
Okay.
Have to see if we can see them.
I'm gonna watch for them.
You have to know what you're looking for. Nope.
That's pretty good. There, I got that one. Ooh, man.
Oh, man.
Ooh, like a little kid.
Oh, man, does he love waves. Huh, Joanne?
That's cool.
Awesome.
They're really cool. I bet they would be cool if you're out in them.
Yeah, I bet they would be. Well, maybe we'll see some.
And I didn't have it. Seagull just flew up. He was trying to get in the picture, but I wouldn't let him in it.
Oh, you didn't have it on, huh? There,
No.
maybe.
Here comes a wave in. That's going to splash good.
That's gonna.
That was a good splash. There comes one in. He's going to hit pretty good. No, he didn't though.
He hit. Harbor in the world, I think.
Smallest harbor in the world, and that's the entrance to it right there. They go right by on the other side of the motorhome. And there's a slit, a trench cut in there. I don't know what that is. That ain't the harbor. I don't remember that. Pretty bouncing waves again. The rain's over. We had rain all day and all night. It looks like it could be a big one.
One came all the way up here. Maybe it'll do that again. Come all the way up.
There was a good one.
Here comes the foam all the way up in here.
Anybody don't like it, just have to speed through it. Well, they're really picking up whale, but just spouting. Well, one of us saw the back of it, I didn't. There was a nice one.
Anyway, there's Kate Orogo or something like that. It's like 5 letters and it's
Uh-huh.
But there was a lumber baron that had a homestead up on a cliff there. We've stayed here before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so we'd try in here. Well, we stayed out there in the row by the highway, which was fine. We've been here, this is our 5th day. And,
Yeah.
and we started in that row over
Yeah.
once when I stepped down there, that was
Yeah.
higher than the
Right.
whole shore.
I didn't leave it on long
The
enough.
reason I mentioned that place down there by Coos Bay is those waves down there are just
Yeah. There was a good one.
where the waves came in 2 different directions.
Yes.
They crossed, they would keep way up.
Right.
Really a spectacular sight.
Right. Yeah.
He's still taking.
Yeah.
We're gonna have old tape for this.
We may have to just skip this when we give it to John and Joanne to look at.
Oh.
See how much. Yeah. How much
Water.
water? No, didn't splash up much. There's a big wave.
Well, this is different this morning. We have a lot of foam up here on the rocks. Didn't have that yesterday. Doesn't look as pretty. Looks like somebody did a lot of laundry out there. Must be from the storm and churned it all up. Looks like milk coming in instead of water. This cloud, it rained, then it was sunny, now it rained.
There's a good one. That's a spouting horn. Yesterday they were real big. We didn't come back and take the videos, but we thought we wouldn't even get it today, but we did. There goes one other one. There's from right here. Oh, I didn't get that one. Now it's starting in. I think it's going in again. This one's going to come in here.
I think so.
Not much there.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe. Breakwater here, and here's the entrance to Depot Bay Harbor, which is the smallest harbor in the world. The entrance is only 50 foot wide and 5 foot deep. It goes through below that bridge. And over here is the harbor. And right in there, that's where the Coast Guard boat docks. Right now I went out yesterday, I was trying to get in, it was so rough, it was bouncing around, I kept parking in the water. But it finally got in, but they trained that way. I think he went out now, maybe he'll come back in a little bit. That wall.
Come over here yet, and after that.
Spray on that one over there.
More waves.
Yeah. More waves and more waves.
Better.
Here's the entrance to the harbor. Now I'm under the bridge. And then the bridge is here. And then here goes the harbor. I'm going to go walk over here. Little harbor now. Now right there is where the Coast Guard boat just sits. And here's the rest of the little harbor. Headed, I don't know. I don't know if it was on or off. Wave rushes in here, it sprays up too, but not as much. Now that one wasn't. Now here comes a wave in. Here comes a big wave in.
Whales out here, and I'm gonna see if I can bring them in. Yeah, I saw the spout. Yeah, I saw the spout. I don't know if I can see the... Probably won't do it to... Hard to hold it still. No tail. I saw the spout. Come on, let's show you tail. There's the spout right there. Now, if I could get, if the tail would come out, that would be nice. Well, since I can't get the whales, I'll get the sunset. It's going down behind the cloud. Not gonna go in the water. There it goes, down behind the clouds and in the water. Now I didn't see a tail of the whale. Maybe tomorrow, it's our last day here.
There's a couple
Oh,
more
I see it.
right over beyond this.
Is it? Okay, there's whales out here.
People that are,
It's early this morning. It's 8. And there's whales, there's spouts, and I saw a tail. Let's see if he'll come back up for me. Come on now. There, I saw the spout.
There he goes.
There's his tail. I hope I got it.
Got it on?
Yeah, it's on, but I...
Made your whole day.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can.
I told this man to wait, to keep him there while I went. Got the VC. I don't know though. You know, I brought it way in and it was kind of blurry.
You can run it back. You can review it.
White,
Yeah.
big white area.
I know, Carol. Isn't that him up at the top?
There, it's blue again.
There, I cut the blow.
There
that
he
time.
is. No, he didn't put his tail
He
out.
can put the tail up.
No, he's got to make a big.
He's gonna.
Oh.
He's gonna bring
Yeah,
it
he's
up.
going to have a bigger blow? Okay. Nice. Now you should see him.
There's
He's
the
in the
blow.
white area.
Yeah.
There he goes. There's his tail. Going to be, no? There's
the
his tail.
Got it there. I know.
Got it.
See?
Thank you. He ordered that, he says.
Okay.
Just especially for you. Good.
Well, maybe we'll turn this off for a while. I didn't see that.
Well, he's not. There he goes. There he goes.
There he is. I got him.
His tail's coming.
There's the tail. That was a good one.
Does it wheels?
I don't know if that's, yeah, there's the, there he is again. He's just floating along.
And he'll make a big spout.
Yeah, no.
Should probably be a big spout.
Yeah.
And he'll go down.
He's just floating along on top. There he is.
There he goes.
There he goes, the tail. He's going to have the tail up it. There he goes.
There's his tail up though. He just spouted.
He's got a bigger blow.
There's a spurt.
I don't know if
There it
I
goes.
didn't see any. And you see the water comes through. It just got washed out, and it's the punch
Devil's
bowl.
punch bowl.
Not a churn, just a punch bowl.
Here it comes.
Yeah. More water coming in.
Well. This is called Yakina Head Lighthouse, and it's still serviceable. It's on this point, and it's between Newport and Depot Bay. Newport Bridge. We're leaving Newport. They've got a harbor down there. Whether you can see it or not. It's raindrops here today. Looks like another historic bridge. Look at the trailers down there, Don. This is Waldport. This is the bridge across Alisea Bay. And Waldport is over there. And it's a pretty bridge. Goes out into the ocean. The bay does. People are fishing. This is Newport Bay and Newport Bridge. It's an old historic bridge. The other one was built in 1991 that I took a picture of and replaced the 37 one. It's a pretty bay.
Didn't make it to the second hole.
If I had this on. Anyway, we're in Depot Bay. We're going to leave today and go south. And there's big waves out there, but oh, here comes the big one. Maybe this will hit in this hole and make it a spouting horn. comes in here. There you go, there goes some spray. Sometimes it hits that hole right there and goes like a spotting horn, but it's not doing it today. Waves are going the wrong way.
It's on the way down to Reedsport now, but we're going to cut over to, we're going to go east into I-5 at Reedsport. And this is Devil's Churn or something like that. There was water, comes up through a hole again. And here's a little, this is something chasm, Cook's Chasm. It comes bouncing in here and undercuts the rock and it goes out. Over there was a big one there, I didn't get that one. I'll wait and get another one. There ought to be one pretty quick. That was pretty good. I'll leave it be at that.
This is called Hecta Head Lighthouse. Supposed to be the most powerful beacon. I just saw it flash. And the prettiest. It's a very pretty area here. This is about the last we're going to see of the Oregon coast. The Sea Lion Caves is up here. We've been there once. It's stinky and noisy. And we're going to be leaving the coast and heading over inland now. Beautiful coast we saw. We just came on this road here, up the mountain. I didn't see this before. The lighthouse is over there. This is looking down here. The area on the other side.
This is the Oregon Dunes now. We stopped at an overlook of the Oregon Dunes. And there's the water out there.
Yeah, I said that was the last time we were going to see the water, but
we saw it. Yeah, we see it once more. But here's where the dunes just pile up. Looks like a little desert out in there.
You can see how, look at how little the people are down there.
Yeah, there's a little person down there.
Oh, and we brought the kids, we walked up on the top of one. Real high one.
They were higher than this. They were
part of the
They were before we got here. I mean,
Oregon Dunes National.
Where we stayed was north of where we are right now with the kids. The dunes were a lot higher. Here's elk along the road now. This is going from Reedsport over to what town, Carol? One just laid down.
Roseburg.
Roseburg. I don't know where the one is with the...
He's turned now. He's looking that way. He's behind the rest of them.
Is got a big rack on him. He must be the daddy.
Must be over the hill.
There's a bunch of them. Could you tell there was a truck just went by me? There's a bunch of them laying out in there. I'll find them. There they are.
Here we're driving through the Elliott State Forest. And there's a little river next to it. No, it's not here. Called the Umpqua River. There's the Umpqua River. This is our lunch stop. It's like little trees planted up there. And there's trees are starting to change color, it looks like. Here we're camping at a place called Gold Hill, Oregon. It's between Grants Pass and Medford, and it's a pretty campground and hills around it. This is our last stop in Oregon. Tomorrow we'll head to California and go to Mount Shasta. This is coming in, we came into California now from Oregon, and this is a mountain with snow or glaciers or something on. I think it's Horn Peak. We're close to Mount Shasta, the town of Mount Shasta. Going down to Redding. Just came over a high pass in the forest. This is a vista point for Mount Shasta. There it is. Got a cloud hanging above it. I don't know, the sun's hitting it kind of wrong, so we'll see. Now there's Bear Mountain. This is the road, kind of road that we've been driving today, or the scenery we've been seeing. Lots of trees. Now we came across, coming into a bear mountain here, hill rather, Golden Hill. Some of the trees, not very many yet, but some of the trees are just starting to change into yellow.
Big sweeping curves.
Been going over lots of hills and passes. Don likes the big sweeping curves. Difference in the ocean on the Oregon coast, I can say that. It's getting warmer too in the valley. Shasta Lake, made by dam. Some more of Lake Shasta with the marina and the mere. Maybe that was the exit you had to get off, no? Anyway, that's a pretty lake.
And it is Shasta Lake, not like I said it.
Some more of the lake. Marina. There's the bridge going over the lake. Having bridge construction here. But this is our site here at, let's see, where are we? Red Bluff, California, at Otter Wheel RV Park, and we're right by the river. This is the Sacramento River. Pretty little town across there. There's that church, restaurant. Sometimes the river's all the way over to the other side and covers those rocks. One guy fishing. It's got a current in it. Volcanic Park, and we have fruit and nut trees here in this area. We don't, except walnuts I know because there was a sign. Almonds, I'm not sure. These are the nut trees. And the fruit trees are there, and there was a Dole packing company back there. Now they just said it was walnuts and almonds they're selling, so that's what these trees are, I guess. And I know there's fruit for sale, so that's fruit trees too. There's a pretty purple tree there. Flowering tree. The pine trees, this is part of the Lassen Volcanic National forest going up to the park. It's a little town of 90 people up here that people live in.
Got the road.
5,000 feet elevation. I have the road.
Good. Glad you got the road.
He likes the road.
Around and around we go. Where we stop, nobody.
Yep.
Now you're going to hit the sun.
We're in Lassen Volcano National Park. Didn't ask how to pronounce it, but we think that's it. And we're driving up to the sulfur works. We're gonna go have lunch overlooking the volcano, I think, close to it. It erupted in 1914 and had a small one in 1921. Something like Mount St. Helens was
That
like
might
it.
be it up there, Carol.
This is in California, east of Red Bluff.
There's the hot pots.
Active thermal area.
You going in there?
I'll take a picture of it as we drive by. We saw Yellowstone last year, so this is what it is. Yes, I can smell it. The area. Road we came up. Pretty mountains over there.
Pretty view of the mountain. I don't know exactly. I don't know what that is. If that's a volcano or not. But this is a pretty view. I'm gonna get some back here too. Then looking back from the back of the truck now. There's a peak up there. Then I'm gonna go down into the valley. And that goes out through there. I might have that too light over here, so I'm gonna go back. Might be better now. Might have had too much sky before. There I can't get much less sky. I'm gonna get the picture of it, I have to get the sky. And there's one peak I wanted. That's pretty. But now Diamond Peak is around here and I gotta find it first. Now there's Diamond Peak. Right up there. I'm trying not to get too much light in it, so now I think it's better. Just keep that little bit of it in there. And there's the one I liked over there, and I know that's better than what I had before. I had too much light. Before I took those last peaks, that was Lassen Volcano, the peak of the volcano, what I didn't know.
White snow on it.
With the white on it. I don't know. Right there, that looks like a glacier or snow. We don't know. And then I'll go around and there's another peak. There's some more snow up in there. That's probably glaciers. And then there's that Diamond Peak I took. Well, there's two things on it. I couldn't see the second one. And then over here, right in front of us, is a big boulder. Looks like it's propped up by a tree, but it's not. Now the sun's there. If I stay down, the sunlight won't hit it so much. Peak behind us, that's probably Lassen Volcano Peak there. Big rock there. Boulder sticking out. If it blew them out of there, it really blew. It blew the last time in 1921. First time was in 1914, or before that. The time before that was 1914. Pictures of the road coming up here, and there they are. I forgot to do it. Then it winds around and it comes up along there. Yep. If I could follow a vehicle, it'd be better, but I can't. But it's in the center of the picture now. Then it comes around and it comes up there again.
This is just a little snowpack or a glacier or something alongside the road here. We're like 7,000 feet elevation. Very cool and windy. Picnic lunch. Here's some of the Lassen Peak again from this side with a lot of snow on it. It's called Devastated Area. Here's some jagged rock over here. Thinks maybe this is the part that blew off. This is called Chaos Crag. Chaos means confusion, doesn't it?
We think so anyhow. And it just blew a bunch of rock down here, I guess. It's on both sides of the road. There's a bunch of it here. Look at a cloud going up over that mountain there. And you see it, the shadow, right in the center of the picture.
So we're taking them from all different sides.
Yeah. We've been completely around it. Now we're just about ready to go out of the park.
These are olives. Now I'm about as close to them as I can get. I'm about 3 foot or 2.5 foot from these. This is on the way down to Sacramento today now. This is Corning, California. Just like Corning ware in the dishes.
We're in the city of Sacramento now, and there, look at the bushes, how they have them all trimmed. All of Sacramento.
It's the capital of California.
Capital of California. On the other side of the river road here is a vineyard. There's a sailboat, I think, out on that river. There's a whole truckload of plum tomatoes that they take to the factories, I guess, and we're going over this drawbridge over the Sacramento River. The river looks like a waterway because they have the what do you call it, banks up on each side of it. These are pear trees, pear orchards instead of like orange groves. They're pear orchards. If you can see any hanging or not, but this is our site at the KOA in Mid-Pines, California, which is 23 miles from Yosemite Park. We're going to go to Yosemite, and it's in the Pines. And this is the rest of it up the hill. This is called Arch Rock. We're just into Yosemite National Park now. It's called Arch Rock. Going to drive through it. Bare rock there. Yellowstone is complete. So Yosemite is completely different than a lot of the parks we've seen. It's vast. It's kind of like Zion. It has this one of fall. There's this river here. It goes into a Merced River going through it. I don't know if this is it or not. Just the creek. Sometimes there's a lot of falls in spring. Of course, they're not probably dry now. Some more. rock here. It's bare.
This is a little waterfall. We're in Yosemite now, but this is not the big waterfall. This is not Yosemite Fall. Just a little one. We thought we'd better take it because there is some water running off it.
It's just that in...
Carol was reading someplace last night where some of them has a little water. The other one's probably dry.
Yeah, but you see, I think the water goes all where that dark part is, and it...
Now there, and the sun's hitting that, so it might come out a little bad. There is a coming around there. Looks like I'm staggering around, but it's because I'm in the sand here. When his view number 16, maybe we'll tell you later what that is. And here, we think that's Cathedral Rocks.
Pretty with the sunlight on it.
Yeah.
We didn't say, but this is California.
We're in Yosemite, which is California.
I said that, but I didn't say California.
Pretty rock sticking up just as we're walking back from taking them other pictures. It's a high one. There's some more jagged rocks up there. The one I can't see very well. Gotta back up a little bit. Now, and then the other ones are coming across. There's another pretty mountain, peak sticking up, and then over here you can see the tops, the little trees sticking up just above them. The high ridge.
Then swing around this way.
This is Yosemite Chapel. There used to be a village here, I think. The chapel's the only thing left. They have services here yet.
Jay.
Yeah, he's burying it.
Burying a nut.
Covering it up.
How close we're going to get to him. Now he's standing up there looking for us.
Oh, you moved on me. Awani, that's all.
This is Awani Lodge. Lodge. Hotel, rather, not the lodge.
No, that's okay.
And then they look out and see the mountains. This is Yosemite Falls. You see it falling? And there's the lower falls. One got a trickle and the other one got nothing.
But in the springtime, it's beautiful.
Yeah, but we're not here in the springtime.
No, I'd like to come sometime in springtime.
There's almost dust falling out of it now. It's so dry. Half Dome. We'll probably get a better picture of that, but that's Half Dome there.
This is a pretty view here. Sun's hitting it a little wrong now, but very big granite rocks. Gonna have our picnic lunch looking at this.
Okay, this is Tunnel Viewpoint.
These were covered with glaciers at one time.
Yeah. Tunnel we're going to go through. We haven't got the trailer with us, but we could have went. Half Dome right in the center of the picture now. And I think Round Dome is right there. I think that's Round Dome. I wouldn't bet on that one. But I know that's Half Dome.
We came through the tunnel now, and this is on the other side. And this is Half Dome right there. Really a beautiful park. It's awfully lot of people in the park too. It's September 25th. That's kind of odd. They said they usually don't have this many people this late, but it was so hot in August. I think that's maybe why.
Half Dome, we're up at Glacier Point now. Falls down there, I guess that's Bridal Veil. Probably is. Half Dome again now. And I don't know what those all are. Here's a couple round domes. The falls again. Take them around. We don't know what all these are. We'll never remember them. That's not Half Dome. That's something else. I go around and there's Half Dome. And then come on. That one is Nevada Fall. And a little bitty one down here, that's Vernal Fall. Dome, Basket Dome.
So that's where we're going, the two falls? Yep.
There's people on top of the Half Dome. Oh my goodness.
Carol says there's people up on top of Half Dome. I'll bring it in. Way on the edge, Carol?
No, up on the very top in the middle.
Okay.
Where the rounded part is.
Let me hold still on you. Use you to hold still with.
Oh.
Well, bully for him.
Lisa? Lisa? Lass uns aber zusammen ein Picture machen.
There's a guy. He's right. I don't think we'll bring him in, but he's got red and white on, maybe a little black. He's above that little white spot that's right in the middle now. He's above that. I don't know if you'll ever see it.
Probably not.
Should be right about in the middle of the picture right now. Some rock there and there. Glacier Point, they're building a lodge or something up here. Building a couple of them, couple buildings. I think one's a gift shop, but this one must be a lodge or a visitor center. Here's another building they're putting up. And that cross member right in the middle, it goes through a hole in the other one, I guess. This is probably going to be a gift shop. There is Bridal Veil Falls now. Carol's walking to see it up close, and so I'm staying here and guarding the truck. In the springtime it's real wide. Now it's like a trickle. Looks like the wind's blowing it around now. Just blowing it all out of shape and everything now. A breeze, I guess. Completely different than it just was. Look at it, just look how it comes over in bunches. Completely different now than it was a little bit ago when I took it. There. Yeah, it's really hitting on her now. It's like they turned it loose up there.
This is our site at Bakersfield, California. Got palm trees. And it's a pretty campground. It's not in a real good section. See if I can pick these up. This is way up on top of a summit. And this is, oh, I can't, no. A whole lot of windmills up on those hills. They're metal ones. And they generate electricity. I don't know if I can pick them, if it'll come up or not. Yeah, but it's blurry when I bring it in. Looks like sticks up there, but they're windmills.
Climb from 400 feet to 4,000 feet.
Yeah, Bakersfield was
30 miles.
400. Now we're 4,000. It's interesting. Here, these are closer now. You can see them going around. Got them all along the mountain. There's 5,800 people living out here. I guess they need it.
Some down here low, but they're not many.
We just passed the town of Mojave. I think this is part of the Mojave Desert. These are a lot of Joshua trees growing in it again. Okay, we're driving through something called Red Rock Canyon State Park. And this is in California, not Nevada. Different, pretty. We were in the Mojave Desert with the Joshua trees. Now we're in this area. We're on our way to Ridgecrest. We're going to stay there, and tomorrow we're going to drive through Death Valley. This is
So if you never hear from us again, you know we didn't survive.
This is kind of like striped. And there's a road Don likes, but it isn't curving. There's some Joshua trees too. They're farming. We're leaving 6:47 in the morning. We're leaving Ridgecrest and we're going to go to Death Valley, and this is the sun hitting the mountains, coming up over the other mountain. Yeah, that's behind us. And we have the moon up there yet. Oh, wherever it is, we saw a lunar eclipse the other night. This is really pretty. And there's some over here. This is called trona.
Yeah, I smell sulfur.
It's a mineral made into soda ash. There's some cuts in the road, Don says. Just coming down a grade. Kind of looks like a Death Valley. And round we go. Okay, This is some scenery here, and it looks like Painted Desert out in out west where we saw by Yellowstone and that. Anyway, it's pretty different.
Painted Desert, by the way.
This is some sand dunes that's out here in the middle of the mountains. This right here looks like, Don says, the landing strip, like they graded it. But I think it's probably sand. It looks like it is. Now this part on the right side is Death Valley. We're about to enter it.
Now we're
Okay, there's the road up there. We're now in Death Valley. And this is a Panamint dry lake bed, we found out. He thought it looked like a landing strip. It's gonna be shiny there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Coyote.
There he's coming back across the road now. I think that's called a, well, I saw it in the museum. It's called a kit coyote or something.
Coming back up here. Kind of hard.
Hi, there, I got it really close. He's sure not very wild. Or he's looking us over. It's pretty view, pretty rocks right there.
There's that one. Elevation 4,000.
This doesn't seem like Death Valley because there's mountains. We didn't realize there was mountains in Death Valley. There is. It looks like salt flats down there. Salt, dry lakes they have.
And it's got a blue.
They have a lot of borax
Blue cast.
later on here. There's our road. Yeah, it's got a blue cast to it. Very different than we thought. Just came over a pass that was 4,800 high. To clean the windshield, use the restroom. This is some pretty views right here. More dunes over here. Sand dunes. Now we're stopped here and we're close to the sand dunes. Pretty close to them. They're pretty. You wonder why they have those just all in that area. Here. Dunes, that's really what we thought Death Valley was. And here there's mountains with it. This is called Devil's Cornfield. Looks like old corn shucks. They grow that way.
This is Harmony Borax Works. We're going to go up here and see what's left of it. Borax wagons. Rear ones were 6 foot high. Front ones were 4 foot high. They were 8 inches wide. They had 2 horses and 18 mules pulled them.
Called it 20 mule team borax.
Yeah, 20 mule team borax. How long, when did he go from Carroll?
1882 to 89, I think.
1882 to 89, and
Pulled
they
it 165 miles to Mojave.
165 miles to Mojave from here. Ones that ain't gonna come in very good here because of the sun. Borax works here. That's what's left of it. There's a couple old buildings out here in the field there. That's the living areas. One there and one over here. Behind the borax works now, and there's the mountains and that out behind it. And here's the borax works itself from on top. They must boil it or something. Do of lime and soil settled at the bottom, and that was it.
Okay, here's the salt flats.
Over here is borax and salt flats. That's enough. There's the boiler from up here. Took them 10 days to go there.
This is a pretty resort here. Yes, it's a resort. This is called Devil's Golf Course, and it's 1,000 feet deep, some of them are. Really something. This is the way I thought Death Valley was. There's the mountains behind it. Miles and miles of it. This is on the other side of the road, and it looks more like a salt. There's some pretty colors in those mountains there. There's some of the more of that salt. These are the salt flats, and these are 282 feet below sea level. Lowest point is 93. Accessible by car. Called the pools. There's a little bit of water here from the salt flats. Badwater is the name of this, and it's bad water, they say. This is the salt flats. There's people walked out there, and they're walking back on the salt flats itself. It's a cool day here today, like 88 and 90. Sometimes it's 120. Along the side here, this is called Artist Drive, and there's a place called Artist Palette that we're going to stop and see all different colors. Pretty colors there.
4.5 mile drive.
Yeah. I think right there on the rocks. There's some pretty colors right there. It might be Artist Palettes. Palette. We didn't have a sign saying it. There's some greens and some pinks. There's some more of that color. Bring it in a little bit.
This is a Devil's Palette. We finally found it.
What?
Oh, Artist Palette, not Devil's Palette.
That was Devil's Golf Course.
Okay. Well, we've had so many devils and stuff. I'm not going to take it much more because the sun's going to be shining in it. Some real rough looking carvings up there.
This is a one-way road, thank goodness, and this is driving through this canyon on Artist Drive here, or whatever it is. It's Rock Road. This is Furnace Creek Inn. It's a resort out in the middle of this desert here. They have swimming pools, restaurants, hotel, palm trees.
This is a view from Zabrisky's Point.
Pretty point up there.
There was the flat out there, the dry little valley. There's, these look like petrified sand dunes. I don't know what they are. Pretty color. Huh?
I guess I could read about it.
There's some down in there yet too. That looks like an old creek bed or something. There's a truck way down there in the center of the picture. We came up a big hill, walked up it. This is a view. This is a view from Dante's View. There, how you pronounce it? Let's see. It's out through here, swinging around there.
Pretty colors.
That's a salt flat. Through there. There's Carol walking. The road we came up, we're at 5,400 feet now. 5,400 and something. And the lowest point is 279 feet below sea level. This looks like a big salt lake, which is what it was, but it ain't no more. I don't know if there's any water out there or not. You can't really tell. Down here it looks like water, but I don't think so. The track or some kind of trail probably going across there. We don't know what that is.
There's some Rhyolite. It's an old ghost town. There's the buildings from it. It's called the town site. They had gold mining in here. Was it gold mining?
I don't know.
I don't know, I told you. Some old buildings. I think it was made in 1906. I don't know what this is. Looks like a nightclub or a hotel. Not a nightclub, but a tavern or a hotel. This looks like an old Union Pacific caboose. There's Rhyolite up there. Well, I can't see.
You can't really read it though. Never.
Okay, this is the buildings from a little farther away. Sure looks like a ghost town. There's a few houses here. Well, no, a few. How many did I tell you? Oh, tape end.
That's alright, it'll take you.